Hey guys, it's Lazarus here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a fish tank review. So it's the first video on this series, and today I've asked a few people to send me their photos. We're going to review their tanks today and see what they've got going on. Let's dive straight into the video. Now before we get started, if you want your photo to be in the next fish tank review, who knows when that's going to be. Once I get about 5 more submissions, I will make another fish tank review. But for now, if you guys want your photo to be in the next fish tank review, just email me at lazaruslewisfishboy@gmail.com. I'll leave the email name in the description, so if you want to check it out and send me a picture of your tank, nice and clear. If you want, you can name some of the things in there to help me out to review it and learn a few things. But thank you guys for tuning in, and with that being said, let's get back to the video. Okay, so in the first tank we have a really nice river themed tank by the looks of it. I can see we got some jabber fern on the right side of the tank. We also have some elodea, it looks like, yeah, elodea, and some sort of temple plant. We've also got some driftwood in there and a nice aquascaping rock. We've also got gravel in there, probably got some fertilizers like root tabs, also some cryptocorani I see right at the bottom. It's hard to tell what the temperature is with the thermometer on this photo, and I can see we got some guppies, male and a female there actually. So yeah, it looks like a pretty good tank. The heater in the back, and I can see an air stone with aeration going through, lots of current. That's what you want. So it looks well oxygenated. The plants look healthy and the fish look active. Just from the photo, that's my guess. And I can see a sponge filter in the back too. Thank you, Dylan, for sending me that photo. Let's move on. Okay, so this next one is from Arjun's Animal World. So pretty simple plant. I'm not too sure what that middle plant is. Haven't seen one of those before. You'll have to correct me on it. Got some wood in there, driftwood it looks like. Could be a different type though. And a few rocks. So yeah, this looks like a river themed tank. And I like the light. It's a nice contrast. And then there's the sand at the bottom. So just, you know, it's simple, but it looks really cool. So I really like that. Now this next one is quite an incredible tank. Now this was from All Things Fish from Facebook. Wow, this is a really beautiful tank. I can see we got some pogo stem and stellata throughout the tank. It's hard to tell with the photo, but it looks like we also have some rotalas there. And I think we have thin or twisted vallisneria at the back. Doesn't look like there's many fish in here, but yeah, the plants make it amazing. Such a big tank too in this photo. Clearly a long one, which you gotta love. I love the carpeting plants at the bottom. I'm not sure what they are from the photo. They're really cool. And I think that's lotus. I can't tell. You can correct me if I get things wrong. Now by the looks of it, it looks like there's lots of fertilizers and CO2. Probably a high-tech tank because all those plants are showing some incredible coloration, and you need a lot of lighting for that. So totally worth it though, because I mean it looks outstanding. So that's a 10 out of 10, this tank right here. So yeah, if we move on to the next tank, bit of a bare basic tank, but I like the fish in there, even though there's basically nothing in it. I think it might be a quarantine tank, but it's from Minjun Yang, or other channels called Yoogi. Yeah, apparently he got these from Coburg Aquarium, so always love that. Looks like we got some ranchus, red caps, or fantails. You know, it's hard to tell with the photo, but I reckon it definitely needs some hiding places, some substrate, just even some plants. I did make a whole video on the plants you can keep with goldfish. I'll leave the link above if you guys want to check that out. But in the video he made of this, I saw filtration in it. Pretty nice, so that's good. Although in the long term, you will need a bigger tank for these goldfish because they're going to get a lot bigger. And since there's a lot in there, you're going to probably need a pond or a huge tank. So now move on to the second last tank today. This is from Benny's Aquatics. Check out his channel, it's pretty cool. But I really like this tank right here. He's got some ambulia in there. I have giant ambulia in this tank, but it's a bit of a different type than this one. This one is beautiful. I can see some floating plants, maybe duckweed or red root floater. Can't tell from that, but yeah, you usually need an above view to be able to tell floating plants. I can tell this isn't a pistogramma tank or some sort of American cichlid tank, because if you look poking its head out of the coconut, there is a cichlid. So I know he breeds a lot of cichlids, so I can see some leaves in the tank for the tannins, and lots of rocks, really natural. It's really good. Lots of botanicals in there, so it's a great way to trigger cichlids to spawn. Lowers the pH naturally too, so that's great. Oh, and I've got the same heater. How cool's that? Although it is a popular heater, so that makes sense, but you know. We've also got, it might be Driftwood. I'm horrible with the woods and hardscape in general. I don't know the names. Yeah, some good lighting in there too. Overall, a beautiful tank. Good, I love the coconut hut too. You gotta love them. If we move to the last fish tank on the list, it's actually from Kings Aquariums and Antworld, sponsors of the channel. So make sure you go check out the link to the channel in the description, because they do have some pretty cool content. This is their fully planted dual Rio 125 community tank, so 125 gallons or liters, I'm not sure, but maybe liters, I don't know. It looks like they got lots of Echinodorus species in the tank, and Anubias. I can see Anubias nana and Anubias berti, I think it's called. They also sent me a whole list of the plants in here, so yeah, that's good to know. They've also apparently got moss ball in there. Once again, Java ferns in this tank. I can see they've got a filter at the back, or a power head, I can't tell. Awesome, and some driftwood that the Anubias is attached to. Gotta love the look of that. And Aquamate sticker on the top right. Yeah, that's another Aussie fish tuber. Should go check him out. Goes by the name Aquamate. Josh from Aquamate, sorry. This is a stunning tank, and apparently there are lots of fish in here. It's hard to tell, but I do see a tetra at the back. That might be the penguin tetra. Also hard to tell, but yeah, I really like this tank too. That's another great, well thought through tank. And what I love most is how many plant species I've learnt from this one tank. Yeah, that basically wraps up the video today. Thank you all for who submitted the photos. Much appreciated. Once again, if you guys want your photos of your fish tank to be in the next fish tank review, then just send me a pic by email. I'll leave my email in the description, and make sure you subscribe for more content just like this and more aquarium related content in general. And if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.